Playmakers, how's it going? This is Coach Wood. Hopefully all is well. Welcome to another episode, you guys, of On the Move with Coach. On the Move with Coach is Friday. It's a great day to get after it. Hopefully all of you football players, parents, coaches are well. Help us build this football community. Help us build this football community by liking, subscribing, sharing with all of the people that you know so that we can have the best football community on YouTube, you guys. So, hey, Monday through Friday, right here on the move with Coach, walking right now on a beautiful junior college campus, getting my steps in, baby. So we want to talk about football, obviously. And today, I had a few things I wanted to bring up to you guys. Definitely want your opinions, your comments. Make sure that you put them down below the video, you guys. So I wanted to ask you, there's a lot of changes going on with college football, and we've had some great coaches that have decided to move on from college football. Jim Harbaugh has gone on to the NFL. We got a little win here. And then, of course, Nick Saban said, hey, I'm done with it. Maybe he didn't want to deal with the NIL. He didn't want to deal with the transfer portal, but he said, I'm done with college football. I'm going to go into media. So we've had a couple of great college coaches leave college football. We've had some coaches struggle that we thought were going to do great, right? Like Mike Norvell at Florida State. We thought the coach at Kansas was going to have a lot better season. So I wanted to ask you guys, I wanted to ask our amazing Before You Go Pro channel audience, I wanted to ask you, are we in a new dawn and age where we're trying to find out who the top coach is in college football? I know Dabo Swinney at Clemson fell, and then now he's trying to get Clemson back on track. There's obviously Ryan Day at Ohio State, but they just lost to Oregon. And Dan Lanning's on the come up. Steve Sarkisian at Texas. If they beat Georgia this weekend, is he the top coach in college football? Who's the top coach in college football right now? For years, we were able to point our finger to Nick Saban and say, Nick is hands down the legend. Nobody's going to top him. And then it looked like Kirby Smart was the dude, right? Kirby Smart was the dude. Is Kirby still the guy? So if you were a college athletic director, you guys, and money wasn't an issue, and you could pick any college coach to lead your program, who would you pick? If Sarkisian and Texas win this weekend versus Georgia, does that mean that he has leaped up to the top of the pack as the top coach that everybody needs to pay attention to? So this was something I was thinking about, you guys, and we've had some comments on it, but who's your power ranking? Give me your top three right now for college coaches. Who are your top three college coaches right now that you think know what they're doing, that always have their team in the mix, and that you think are at the top of the pack? Let me know. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Get my steps in, baby. And I appreciate you guys rocking with me on the move with Coach Monday through Friday, okay? So who's your top coach? Who's the top college coach? I know it's even hard in the NFL, but power rank the top three college coaches for me and make sure that you put it down in the comment section. Also, I wanted to go on to the next topic, you guys, and this one is one that is tried and true. This is a tried and true topic in football that has been going on for years, and it's not going to stop anytime soon, you guys. But I was listening to a podcast with Michael Robinson, former Seahawk, and Marshawn Lynch, obviously another former Seahawk, a great. And they were talking about Ashton Jeanty, the superstar running back from Boise State. They were talking about Ashton. And the first thing out of Michael Robinson's mouth, which is surprising to me because he's a former football player and he wasn't the fastest guy in the world himself, played a little quarterback at Penn State and then moved to running back, utility guy, special teams guy, once he got with Pete Carroll and the Seattle Seahawks. But the first thing out of his mouth, you guys, was, I wonder what his 40 time is. I wonder what Ashton Jeanty's 40 time is. And I know for a lot of you young recruits, that's something that might bother you, is a 40 time that you ran at some camp or showcase that maybe wasn't too hot, or you ran it with your team and your 40-yard dash wasn't too hot, and maybe you were thinking it was going to be a lot better than the number you get. I want to tell you, and Marshawn Lynch said it as soon as Michael Robinson said, I wonder what Ashton Genty's 40 time is. Marshawn Lynch said, who gives a damn about his 40 time? Anybody who knows football can cut on the film and see that that boy has plenty of speed. Plenty of speed, okay? At the end of the day, you are not going to be running on a football field in a straight line. It will rarely happen. Maybe for a wide receiver that has gotten into a broken coverage and catches the ball and has a straight line to the touchdown, but it is going to be extremely rare that you ever run in a straight line on a football field. You're gonna have to dodge guys, juke guys, put a hand on the ground because somebody's trying to knock you down. You're gonna have to do so many things on a football field, and guess what? Ashton Genty does them all exceptionally well. He does everything you need a running back to do on a football field exceptionally well. And I haven't seen him get caught from behind yet. So who gives a damn about his 40-yard dash time? And it's the same thing for you. It's the same thing for you. If you put enough on film, if you show me enough speed, enough quickness on film, whatever position you are, I'm not gonna care about your 40-yard dash time. The greatest players that have ever played the game, a la Jerry Rice, a la LaDainian Tomlinson, you know, these guys were not blazers with the 40-yard dash, all right? So you young football players out there, stop worrying so much about the 40-yard dash. You shouldn't even be running 40-yard dashes until you know how to run the race. There are some kids that really know how to run the race, and they can't do nothing on the football field, but they can run a 40-yard dash. So if you have ran a poor 40-yard dash, it's not the end of the world. Don't plaster it all over your huddle film, and maybe don't publicize it. But it is not the end of the world. What is the end of the world is if you don't show any speed on film, if you don't show any quickness on film, if you cannot make the plays that need to be made on film, all right? A smart recruiter will be able to tell that you have enough speed to play at the level that you're trying to play at, if you really do. I saw a kid the other night, a running back, and I think his dad said he was clocked at 4.6. There was nothing 4.6 about this boy when I turned on the film. He was much faster than that, okay? So the 40-yard dash does not matter, baby. You make sure that you are making the plays that you need to make. You make sure that you're popping on film, all right? And you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. Just ask Ashton Genty. He's going to be just fine. And I don't think he's going to run a blazing 40 at the combine or on his pro day. But he runs blazing 40s on the 40-yard dash. They just look a little different because he's juking guys, he's jumping over guys, he's spinning. That's what a 40-yard dash looks like on the football field. So you guys keep that in mind. We love you. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. If you are a young football player, an athlete that's passionate about this game, high school, junior college, you're trying to get to the next level, then make sure you check the notes in below. Go to beforeyougopro.com so that we can help you with some recruiting support. But rock with us Monday through Friday, baby. You guys are on the move with Coach. I'll see you at the top.